chat. I do see Mrs. Morales. Lisa Morales has her hand raised. Earlier today, on Facebook, she expressed an intent to sue the town over the trash program. Our board policy is that we do not speak with people who either have active suits or threaten to sue the town. So, and this is not something that's new. This is what we've been doing since I've been on the board for about 9 years. So
that's a complete mischaracterization. That is a mischaracterization, and it's not true.
Please silence Mrs. Morales. She's out of order.
Mikey's still on.
Okay. Is there anyone else who would like to speak to the board tonight?
Another issue? Not allowed to speak to a non-trash issue?
Our policy is that we just don't speak to people, period.
You don't speak to people, period.
Not once they make a threat to sue the town.
I've sued the town before.
And those suits were resolved, but this is a fresh.
You are absolutely violent and mischaracterizing.
Please silence her. I'm not going to go through this.
You can't possibly silence.
You know, I was not aware of that particular policy.
Perhaps my comrades will confirm.
No, I mean, is it a policy or is it just something that we say? I understand what you're saying. If it has to do with if there is a pending legal suit or a threat of a suit, but if someone wants to address something else, they should be given that privilege. But that's my opinion. I'm one of 5.
Well, it's always been that we didn't talk to anyone that was threatening to sue us. We've always done that for the protection of the town. Something could get said, we could say something, whatever that might be construed differently than we would probably want it to be. And so, in order to protect the town, we've always done that. We've never done it any other way that I know.
Like Mr. Bowen's opinion.
No, you can't have anybody's opinion. Please silence that woman.
Why are we continually being interrupted here?
Because they can sit there manually and go and unmute themselves after you're muted, Peter.
This host would like me to unmute.
I can make a comment if you want, Peter. I believe, since I've been here 9 years as well, the normal thing has been the town council that has advised us that once someone, basically announces, whether it's verbal or written, that they're going to sue the town, it has been the policy that through the town council to protect the town that we don't speak about the issue or anything else at that point. Any information back and forth. And that's been that way for at least 9 years, if not more.
Yeah, it's been longer than that. I remember it way back. 2000.
That's correct.
I think Mr. Slavin clarified it when he said you speak about the issue. So through you, Mr. Teitelbaum, to our town council, who's sitting there ever so nicely and waiting to opine, I think.
Well, Mr. Chairman, I'm not entirely sure of what the question is. The overall situation is this: if somebody threatens to sue you, whether they follow through on it or not is a different matter. But if they threaten to sue you, what has happened in the past is that the person who's threatening suit uses open agenda items like citizen comment as an opportunity to bait town officials into making ill-advised statements. Now, I'm not saying any of you would offer an ill-advised statement, but it's just a hazardous situation from a liability point of view. Persons, and I'm not saying Ms. Morales, but persons in the past have been known to set up questions that have been calculated to generate admissions from public officials. And so generally your practice has been not to engage with persons who have either active litigation against the town or have threatened litigation.
Thank you.
Whiteside, do you want to weigh in on this topic with your experience?
In my experience, and it goes back over 30 years, we have never allowed someone who has threatened to or is in an active litigation against us to speak during citizens' comments.
Were you a selectman 30 years ago?
Yes, I was.
Wow. Wow.
He's old, we know that.
So does that mean I am permanently silenced from ever addressing this board again because you have not even produced this threat, this perceived threat? Could you please state that?
Please turn her off and leave her off, please.
I'll read you a remark on Facebook today from Lisa Morales. I am planning on not signing up, refusing ABC service, and then suing if they try to charge me. That is a clear threat. We know what the program is. We know what the requirements are. And
If they try to charge, you have not taken that action.
We're not in the business of splitting hairs.
You clearly are.
We're done with this conversation.
Don Jepson has his hand up.
Yeah, Don, please.
Yes,